Economic value addition. Economic value added means it is a performance measurement of company with the operating profit, net operating profit, EBIT minus tax on EBIT, and we take cost on capital employed. This will help us to find out the difference between the cost and the profits. That is economic value added. Now in this sum, we have capital employed of 10,000, that is investment 10,000. Life of project is 5 years. Salvage value, that means after selling machinery, we will not get anything from the scrap, that is 0. Annual revenue means every year you are going to get 8,000. So continuously you are getting for 5 years. Every year you will get revenue, estimated revenue of 8,000. The annual cost will be 4,000, excluding the debenture interest and tax. Tax will be 40%. DE ratio, debt equity ratio is 3:2. So major loan 3/5 loan and equity is 2/5. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 is denominator. 3/2 and 2/5. Cost of raising money through equity is 20%. You have to pay dividend of 20% on the face value of equity share. Cost of debt is the interest cost. This is post-tax. It is good it is post-tax because otherwise we have to do KD into interest into 1 minus T. We don't have to do interest into 1 minus T because it is already after tax. KD is after tax, and this will be used to multiply with the debt proportion and the equity proportion. 3/5 का proportion क्या आएगा? 3/5 करो. 3 divided by 5 कितना होता है? Proportion बताओ. (0.6). 3 divided by 5. डेट का प्रोपोर्शन 0.6. डेट के प्रोपोर्शन को कॉस्ट से मल्टीप्लाई करो. 0.6 into 8 क्या आएगा? 4.8. 3/5 मतलब 0.6. This is proportion. (0.6) को मल्टीप्लाई बाय 8. डेट का इंटरेस्ट कॉस्ट कितना है? 8 है. आफ्टर टैक्स 8. 8 into 0.6, 4.8. नेक्स्ट इक्विटी का करेंगे. 2/5. 2/5 कितना आएगा? 2 divided by total 5. 0.4. This is proportion. Okay. Proportion multiplied by cost of equity. Cost of equity means dividend cost. 20%. 20 into 0.4. Tell me in the chat box. 8. Okay. 8%. ओके. नेक्स्ट ये हो गया हमारा कॉस्ट, दोनों का मिला के प्रोपोर्शन इनटू कॉस्ट, प्रोपोर्शन इनटू कॉस्ट. ये जो है ये कॉस्ट है, ये प्रोपोर्शन है. प्रोपोर्शन मल्टीप्लाइड बाय कॉस्ट, यू विल गेट वेटेड कॉस्ट. वेटेड कॉस्ट. दोनों को प्लस करो. वेटेड कॉस्ट ऑफ डेट, वेटेड कॉस्ट ऑफ इक्विटी. 8 plus 4.8. आंसर क्या आएगा? 12.8. दिस इज WACC, वेटेड एवरेज कॉस्ट ऑफ कैपिटल। अब आपका इन्वेस्टमेंट का अमाउंट देखो क्वेश्चन में, दिस इज योर कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड। ऑन दिस कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड of 10,000, you will multiply 12.8. You will get the cost of capital. 12.8%. 10,000 into 12.8%. What is the answer? 1280. इसके ऊपर ये लगाना है, आपको आंसर आएगा 1280. ओके, 1280. This is the cost on capital employed. नाउ फर्स्ट पार्ट हमने कैलकुलेट नहीं किया है, यानी एनुअल रेवेन्यू 8,000 है, एनुअल कॉस्ट 4,000 है। 8,000 माइनस 4,000, 4,000, राइट? दैट इज योर ऑपरेटिंग प्रॉफिट। 4,000 में से टैक्स माइनस करेंगे 40% का, माइनस डेप्रिसिएशन, डेप्रिसिएशन माइनस करेंगे। SLM मेथड, स्ट्रेट लाइन मेथड। व्हाट इज स्ट्रेट लाइन मेथड? स्ट्रेट लाइन मेथड मींस, SLM का मतलब होता है ओरिजिनल कॉस्ट ऑफ मशीन ओरिजिनल कॉस्ट ऑफ मशीन माइनस स्क्रैप वैल्यू divided by life of the asset. Life of asset. Life of asset, ठीक है, डिवाइड करो। 10,000 माइनस 0 डिवाइडेड बाय 5, 2,000 का डेप्रिसिएशन आया। 8,000 क्वेश्चन में दिया है रेवेन्यू, एनुअल रेवेन्यू। हर साल आपको 8,000 का रेवेन्यू होगा, 5 साल का प्रोजेक्ट का लाइफ है, हर साल आपको 8,000 होगा। एनुअल है ये, एनुअल कॉस्ट, हर साल का कॉस्ट 4,000 होगा। SLM हम लगाएंगे डेप्रिसिएशन 2,000। ओके, यू गॉट द EBIT ऑफ 2,000। यहाँ पे आपको लिखना है डैश, ये सब माइनस हो गया। 8,000 माइनस 4,000 माइनस 2,000, EBIT आ गया। उसके बाद टैक्स माइनस किया 40%, 800, आपको आंसर आया 1,200। नो पैट, NOPAT। ये तो हमने ऑलरेडी निकाल चुके हैं। 12.8 आ रहा है हमारा, 60 इंटू 8, 4.8, 4.8 प्लस 8, 12.8, ये 8 है। ओके, नोट डाउन। NOPAT, NOPAT 1,200, ये 1,200 लिया हमने, 1,200 NOPAT माइनस 1280 कॉस्ट ऑन कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड। आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पर आपका 80 रुपीज नेगेटिव आ रहा है, 80 रुपीज नेगेटिव आ रहा है, यानी नेगेटिव EVA इंडिकेट्स negative performance of company. Company has destroyed wealth of shareholders. Company has destroyed the wealth of shareholders. Note down. What is traditional costing? Direct and indirect cost. Note down. Direct labor, direct material. Indirect cost means जो ओवरहेड्स होते हैं जिसका हम लोग ट्रैक नहीं कर सकते हैं, कहाँ पर एक्सपेंस हमें लगाना चाहिए, उसको हम लोग ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ लेबर आवर्स या ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ मशीन आवर्स उसको डिवाइड करते हैं. नोट डाउन व्हाट इज ट्रेडिशनल कॉस्टिंग. ये 3 मार्क्स कॉन्सेप्ट. ट्रेडिशनल कॉस्टिंग, डायरेक्ट एंड इनडायरेक्ट कॉस्ट. याद रहेगा आपको? सबको याद रहेगा? ट्रेडिशनल कॉस्टिंग आया ना तो आपको डायरेक्ट मटेरियल, डायरेक्ट लेबर कॉस्ट, इसको हम प्रॉपर ट्रैक करके वहां पे लगा सकते हैं. उस कॉस्ट को डायरेक्ट कॉस्ट को बोल सकते हैं. जो इनडायरेक्ट कॉस्ट होती है उसका एलोकेशन हम लोग मशीन आवर, जितने मशीन आवर, प्रोडक्ट का प्रोडक्शन कितना हो रहा है, मशीन कितने घंटे चल रही है, उसके बेसिस पे ये ओवरहेड्स को एलोकेट किया जाता है. जो मशीन जितने टाइम चलेगी उसको वो एक्सपेंस भरना पड़ेगा. अब इनडायरेक्ट कॉस्ट की बात करें तो रेंट, आप देखते हो कि रेंट जो होता है वो इनडायरेक्ट कॉस्ट होता है. लाइट के एक्सपेंसेस, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी एक्सपेंसेस, जो इनडायरेक्ट एक्सपेंसेस होते हैं जितने भी, आप उनको कंज्यूम जितना करते हो, जो डिपार्टमेंट जितना कंज्यूम करता है उसको उतना ही पे करना पड़ेगा. नंबर ऑफ लेबर्स, जितने लेबर जिस डिपार्टमेंट में है, जितने घंटे वो लोग काम करते हैं उसके हिसाब से लाइट का एक्सपेंस वहां पे एलोकेट किया जाता है. ठीक है. Next concept will be strategic costing. What is strategic costing? What is relevant cost? 3 marks. What is relevant cost? जो डिपार्टमेंट, जो ब्रांच का सेल्स नहीं हो रहा है, from continuous 3 years we are looking at the branch of Mulund, it is not performing, we will close down the Mulund branch because it is not having any profit. So this decision will affect the workers of Mulund branch. अगर Mulund branch को हम बंद कर देंगे तो उनके वर्कर्स कहाँ जाएंगे? They will not be paid in future because of closing down. So this cost is relevant. उनके लिए ये बहुत रिलेवेंट हो जाता है कि हमारी ब्रांच बंद हो रही है. दैट इज द रिलेवेंट कॉस्ट. फ्यूचर कैश फ्लोज आर अफेक्टेड बाय रिलेवेंट कॉस्ट. नेक्स्ट इज एग्जाम्पल ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटी कॉस्ट. वी हैव यूज्ड मशीनरी फॉर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग वन ड्रग जिसका सेल भी नहीं हुआ. सो वी लॉस्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी टू प्रोड्यूस अनदर ड्रग. वी कैन प्रोड्यूस ओनली वन ड्रग एट अ टाइम. वी हैव लिमिटेड फंड्स. तो रिलेवेंट कॉस्ट में एक ही ड्रग का हम प्रोडक्शन कर रहे हैं. यहाँ पर we are losing the opportunity to make another product. Okay, if you are making one product, you have limited resources and you cannot start a second product because you have utilized that money in the first product manufacturing. So here the cost is relevant because it is including the opportunity cost. So it can come in 3 marks. Relevant cost. Note down. Next. What is irrelevant cost? You have done a research of hair loss product. But when you launched this product, it was a big failure because people got side effects after using this product. So your research expenses is a sunk cost. Whatever expense manufacturing firm has done in research, that cost is irrelevant because it is not affecting the future cash flows. The company made a sunk cost loss of 2,50,000 in the research, and the product was a big failure because the product was having side effects after using. So that research is of no use. That is irrelevant cost. Next concept, 3 marks. ABC. What is ABC? ABC will improve the quality by calculating the using the amount of activity involved in making an item as a basis for absorbing the overheads. It keeps a close connection between the activity and the cost. Activity cost, एक एक activity का cost होता है. Money is spent on activities, and all that money you have to add up. Each activity cost you will add up, and that will be the final product cost of final product. Next is target costing. This target costing formula is applied on automobile sector. Company Toyota has applied this target costing, and they are very successful after applying this formula. First, they decided the selling price of the car, that what is the price customer is ready to pay. First, they decided the selling price, and then they have taken the desired profit, projected selling price minus desired profit. That will be the cost formula. What is the desired profit company wants to earn, and what is the customer ready to pay? In that cost, they will design the product. In that particular cost, they will design the product and they will target the customers. Next, we have discussed PLC already. PLC means every product goes through a cycle. The first stage is introduction, where you are not having any customer. You have no customer, and you have to make aware about your product. You have to do lot of advertisement at this stage to make people aware about your product. Second stage is growth stage. Here your sales is increasing because everybody knows your product and it is a good brand. You start earning profit exponentially. पहले आपका 2,000 प्रॉफिट हुआ, फिर 4,000, फिर 8,000, फिर 16,000. दैट मीन्स डबल होते जा रहा है. जो अमाउंट का पहले सेल्स हुआ था उसी में मल्टीप्लाइड बाय दैट पर्टिकुलर अमाउंट, plus that amount you are getting exponential rise in the sales. So sales after this stage will decline. Saturation stage, the sales will decline absolutely as the product is substituted by better products in the market. Last stage is decline stage. At this stage, the sales decline absolutely, and you have to launch a new product at this stage. Next example, concept or short note can come on quality costing. First, you understand that raw material will be checked by the employees of organization. While purchasing any raw material, you should tell your employees, proper training should be given to employees to check the raw material. That cost of training employees will be prevention cost. You want to minimize the quality you minimize the quality issues. You want to maintain the quality and minimize the quality issues. Number two is second, appraisal cost. You are giving depreciation applying to the testing equipment. You are using testing equipment, that is appraisal cost. You are checking the raw material before sending it to the production floor, that is appraisal cost. Number three, if you are producing the defective product because the raw material was defective, you are going to get final product defective. Last is external quality cost. You have shipped that particular defective product to customer, and now customer is sending back that product because he has seen the product in the defective mode. Now he is unhappy with your product. He is going to stop buying from your brand. He is going to switch to some other product because he thinks that this product is not right for him because it's a bad quality product. So it is a chance of losing customer at the external quality cost. Because of one mistake of not checking the raw material, you are getting so many costs: appraisal cost, internal failure cost, and the external quality cost. So there's a step-by-step cost at the time of quality costing. This is a continuous effort by everyone in the firm that we have to meet the expectations of customer. This is a philosophy of management. Quality maintain करना है, customers को happy रखना है, employees को इसका training देना है. So all these costs can come individual, prevention, appraisal, internal failure, and external quality cost, or they will come all in one short note. So that is quality costing short note for 5 marks. Zero-based budgeting. You have to budget, you have to make a record of all expenses, future expenses and future incomes without looking at the previous budget. The advantage is you can utilize the resources optimally. There will be no wastage. Best possible methods will be used. You can try to reduce the waste by giving training to employees. Adjust the budgets according to need. Create the new ideas instead of applying old ideas. It is helpful for the service department. Disadvantage of zero-based budgeting is very time consuming. Success of new ideas is not assured. It requires high managerial skills to decide budget. It cannot be applied directly to the direct material, direct wages, and other overheads of production. Administration and communication of zero-based budgeting cannot be possible.